Dear beautiful stranger, I hope this letter finds you as you are, beautiful and strange. Do you know, for quite some time, only a day or two actually, I thought your letterbox with love letters only written on it was my letterbox, as a photo of it made it onto a housemate's Facebook album. And even though I am a self-professed technophobe, I saw this photo before going out to look at my mailbox and realising it to be nowhere as cool as I thought. And then one day I saw yours, and it was like finding a bit of long-forgotten jigsaw between couches. There you go. And so I thought I'd like to write you a love letter, you being whoever decides to open this, but you also being the deliberately targeted and very much loved recipient. I can say with deep conviction that despite not knowing the first thing about you, I really do love you. This is truth. And on this paper, it's probably more true than ever, because no conditions or judgments have anything to do with it. In person, social formalities and norms would restrict me from being able to tell you comfortably and with conviction the very same thing. But writing a love letter to a stranger is like writing a love letter to yourself, and I think everyone could always benefit from a bit of anonymous affection. And today I certainly could, so I hope it hits a similar spot for you. Where this letter goes next depends on whether I intend on asking you to reply, I guess. The idea of picking a random location nearby and asking you to leave a reply for me to pick up there is quite exciting. But let's not, because this is a love letter, and love in its purest form should be devoid of conditions and expectations. I wonder, are you male or female? Are you in your 20s, your 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s or 80s? Australian born or making a home here after having another across the seas? Working in IT, a cafe, a video store, a restaurant, or running your own clowning company? I wonder what your hobbies are and what you enjoy doing in your free time. If you never had to work another day in your life, I wonder how you'd like to live most. And I wonder what your favourite books and films are, or whether you're really even into books and films. I wonder when the last time you cried was and what for. I wonder what your laugh sounds like and whether you let it ring often. And you know what? I wonder all these things, but none of them are factors in my love for you. You, my fellow human being of bottled consciousness and sentience, are perfect. Imperfectly so. Or perfectly imperfect, whatever you prefer. Screw the notions of perfection. You are just so, so beautiful. I don't know whether you conform to a particular denomination of religion or not, and if you don't, the word God might put you off. Well, I myself don't fall into any religious sect, but I believe in God as all around us, as the consciousness we all share, the divinity inherent in existence, and what dwells behind it. And I find you beautiful because this is you. A glorious part of this infinite, mysterious universe shines out of your two eyes and dwells inside your beautiful heart. And I love you because you are love. I really hope that you know that already, and thus believe what I'm writing. I hope you know your innate precious worth. You're absolutely magnificent, not for what you do, what you'd like, or what you know, or what you aspire to do, like or know, but just simply because you are. How incredibly wonderful that we're both here, existing alongside each other at this point in time. It's a pretty fantastic time to be alive, really, when you think of all the other times it could have been. That's something that seems uncharacteristic of me to say, considering my depressed attitude towards what we're doing to Mother Earth, coupled with my nostalgic leanings towards modern, bygone eras, circa 1950s, 1960s. But I believe it to be true. Sorry, side tangent or two there. Anyway, I hope you cherish yourself, as you deserve all the love and tenderness there is. Can I write down a quote for you, despite it being one you're probably familiar with? Okay. Our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness, that frightens us. We ask ourselves, who am I to be brilliant, gorgeous, talented and fabulous? Well, actually, who are you not to be? You're a child of God. Your playing small doesn't serve the world. There's nothing enlightened about shrinking so that others won't feel insecure around you. We're all meant to shine as children do, and we are born to manifest the glory of God within us. It's not just in some of us, it's in all of us. And as we let our own light shine, we unconsciously give others permission to do the same. As we are liberated from our own fear, our presence automatically liberates others. It's from someone whose name I can't remember. I believe in that quote's sentiments very deeply, most days. Also, I just read a book by a woman called Anita Morgic, her surname's something like that, but not exactly, who writes about her experience of dying from cancer and coming back to life, and all she learned in the process, which has reaffirmed a lot that I'd chosen to forget and thus kick-started a little bit of a spiritual revolution within me. And her messages were basically that we're all one, we're all connected, and we're all beautiful beings made of pure love, and that life is about being our true selves and living in love and joy, not fear. And I think we forget that a lot, and that we're here not for long, and we needn't spend that short time in fear, trying to please and worrying and stressing, getting caught up. I let myself feel stressed a lot about things I really needed and get caught up feeling bad about things I really shouldn't or needn't feel bad about. I'm saying this because I hope that you live in joy and love, and if you do live in fear too, may you recognise it and alleviate it from your life. Because you and I are both really wonderful, and I hope you know this and feel the according joy in your big, beautiful heart. There's no one else on this planet quite like you. But also, on the other hand, we're all connected and you're never truly alone. You always have my love on this level, I can assure you. I really believe that you can make whatever you want this lifetime. I hope you were able to at least resonate with part of this letter, even if it was all rambling goo. It was very heartfelt rambling goo. I love you, dear beautiful stranger. May you live with the light, love and joy that you're entitled to. The end.